With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, have a look at the question. Question is organisms can show morphological, physiological and the behavioral adaptations. By which of these adaptation altitude sickness is overcome? So if we'll see the altitude sickness, it usually occur when the person goes from plains to the or lower altitude, the higher altitude, and this is caused due to the low oxygen pressure, low oxygen at the higher altitude. At high altitude, it results in the conditions like hypoxia. Hypoxia, when there is low oxygen, so then the person starts feeling dizziness. The symptoms of hypoxia, it included the dizziness, fatigue, tiredness. So all these are, and in severe cases, it may lead to the person may loses its conscious also. So these are few of the consequences of the altitude sickness. Now we have seen this altitude sickness, this results in hypoxia and this kind of condition, dizziness, fatigueness. So all these are related to the, all these are the physiological processes. So a person need to be physiological, person need to be adapt certain physiological processes. So person need to have a physiological adaptation, because all these are physiological processes which are being involved to overcome the, person need a physiological adaptation to overcome the altitude sickness, to overcome the altitude sickness. This physiological adaptation comes in terms of that, like a person is should have the, particularly have the regulatory system of oxygen, a particular have a regulatory system of oxygen transport, efficient and regulatory system of oxygen transport, that should be quite efficient, transport that could be quite efficient, that could be making the efficient by doing the exercises, breathing, cardiac exercises before going to the altitude, so that the proper efficient oxygen transport would be there, and the blood circulation should be the quite efficient, because usually we have seen that the at altitude sickness, heart rate is very high, heart rate become very high. This is to just overcome the uh, lack of oxygen, because oxygen is less, so heart is pumping very high, then the heart rate become high to just give the oxygen to the all body parts. So all these adaptation, maintaining the homeostasis, efficient oxygen transport, and then the blood circulation should be very efficient, and this all can be done by the various cardio exercises, various aerobic exercises, yoga, so that the body should be fit, so that the person shouldn't suffer when they enter into the altitude sickness. And moreover, another adaptation person can take is that the, it can be that they can breathe very fastly. Breathing means there should be the more and more intake of oxygen should be there, in spite of having the low oxygen in the atmosphere. So these are responsive physiological adaptations are responsible to overcome this sickness. So our answer should be the physiological. Hope you get it. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.